Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I was able to achieve this cursor effect on Squarespace. So we have two tutorials that we're going to go through today. The next one is like a marker effect, so you can write on your website. So let's begin. So to get started, I'm just going to go over to my Squarespace dashboard. So I'm just going to go all the way to squarespace.com, and then I'm going to click on my account because I have an existing account. I'm going to go all the way to account dashboard, and then I'm going to go all the way to create website, and I will choose a blank template. And then I'm going to choose start with this design. And I'm going to click on edit. I'm going to edit my site header. I'm going to change the site title to maybe cursor, and I'm going to reduce the header padding because it's too much. I'm going to come all the way to edit design, and I'm going to reduce the height to 1.1 is fine. And then I'm going to come all the way to add section and then add a blank section. So basically I have a blog post that basically just has like the cheat sheet for this, so I've linked it below, and I'm also going to use that in this video. Something else I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to come all the way to edit section, and then I'm going to toggle off full screen because I like to be in control of the amount of space I have on my website. So this is fine, and now I'm going to go over to the blog post, and we can start with this. But before we start putting in the cursor effect, it's advised that we put the write-up first and the image, because when you have the effect on your website, it may be hard for you to put in some text. So I'm just going to go back to the website, and then I'm going to come all the way to edit section. I'll go all the way to background. I'll click on add an image. I'll click on upload file, and then I'm just going to select an image. So this was the exact image I used. So I'm just going to click on open, and then I have the image on my site. So I'm just also going to maybe reduce the overlay effects to maybe 6, and I'm going to increase the white space, and then I'm going to click on save. The next thing I will do is to add a new block. Click on text, and then I'm just going to move the text block to the middle, and then I'm going to write text effect animation in capital letters. And then I'm going to click on Command A, and then I'm just going to align it to be in the middle. And then I'm going to, I'm not able to reduce the excess padding here. So quickly what I'm just going to do is I'm going to head over to site styles, and then I'll go to the fonts panel, and then I'll click on paragraphs, and then I'm going to come all the way to line height, and then I'll just adjust it to maybe 1.1. Okay, so let's leave it at 1. I think 1 is fine. And now I'll be able to, close up the gap. Then I need like a heading text as well. So I'm going to add a new text block, and I'm just going to write maybe cursor, or I'll just write marker animation because it's a marker animation. So I'm going to click on Command A, change the color to white, and then I'm going to expand the text by scaling it clicking this option right here, and I'm also going to make it bigger. So I'm just going to, increase it all the way to touch the edge. And if you want this text to be bigger and you want it to, even touch this side, what you need to do is you need to increase the site margin. So to do that, you need to come all the way to Site Styles, go all the way to this option here, and click on it, and then click on spacing and increase your page width to 1400. Okay, so I'm going to click on save, and if you notice, this has expanded, so now the text fills most of the screen. So I'm just going to duplicate this, right? Because we have two animations, the marker one and then the spotlight one. So I'm just going to click on this option here that says duplicate. So I think when you hover on your site, you'll be able to see this here. So just need to click on this option that says duplicate, and then this comes up. So I'm not sure what name to give it, to be honest. So I'm just going to choose animation, and for the heading text, I'm going to change it to spotlight because this one is a spotlight animation. So spotlight. Okay, so now let's head over to our blog post. Okay, so the blog says add a new section. We've done that, and then it says give the section its anchor link. So I'm going to copy this section ID, click on OK, and then head over to the design, and then this is the marker animation. So I'm going to come all the way to edit section, go to the option that says anchor link, and then I'm going to click on Command V and then paste my anchor link. It has to be this right up. You can also type it yourself, Love Ajayi marker, and then I'm going to head over to the blog post again to see what the next instructions are. And then it says add the marker CSS. So go to custom CSS panel and then add this. Okay, so I've copied the CSS. Then I'm going to head over to the site again, and then I'm going to click on save, and then I'm going to go on exit, and then I'm going to click on this option here that says pages, and then I'm going to click on this option here that says custom code, and then click on custom CSS, and then I'm going to paste the CSS here, and then I'll click on save. So let's go back to the blog post again, and now it says add the marker JavaScript. So I'm going to click on copy JavaScript on OK. So JavaScript should be in the footer code injection area. So I'll go back to the site. This is the custom CSS area. The JavaScript is not for this area. So I'm just going to go back and then click on custom code again, and then come all the way to code injection. I'm not going to paste it here in the header area. I'm going to paste it here in the footer area. So I'm just going to click on Command V, and then I'm going to click on save. So let's view this, and yeah, the animation should have already been applied, so I'm just going to test it here. And yes, this is how to add this effect. So feel free to write anything you want, that kind of interesting animation to basically spice up your site if it's a bit boring. So now let's go and add the second animation, which is like the spotlight effect. So to do that, we need to head over to the blog post again. So let's scroll down, and yeah, we also have like additional instructions, on the blog post. Like if you want to change the marker color to gold, if you want to change it to pink, if you want to change it to white. So you just need to go all the way to the JavaScript, which is in the footer code injection area, and then you just need to target this option here, like the right up that says this, and then you'll be able to change the color. So let's look at the next one, which is like the touchlight spotlight effect. So the first thing to do is to add a new section, which we've actually done already, and then add an anchor ID. So this anchor ID is Love Ajayi Spotlight. So I'm going to copy the section ID, click on OK, and then go to my Squarespace website, and then I'm going to scroll down to the Spotlight section, click on Edit section, and then I'm going to paste my anchor link, and then I'm going to click on Save. And then I'm going to head over to the blog post again, and then I'm going to scroll, and then it says add the CSS. So I'm just going to click on Copy, click on OK, go back to the site, click on Exit, and this is for the CSS panel. So I'm just going to come all the way to Custom Code, Custom CSS. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to paste the new CSS here, and then I'll click on Save. And then I need to head over to the blog post again, and I'm going to scroll and copy the JavaScript. So I'm going to copy this, click on OK, head over to the site again, and come all the way to the option here that says custom code, then code injection, and then I'm going to come all the way to footer code injection area here, and then I'm going to paste this under, the previous one. So I'm just going to click on Command V, and then I'm going to click on Save, and then I'm going to expand this preview to see it. And yeah, basically we've been able to activate this effect. I'm also going to go on mobile to adjust this, but sadly this wouldn't work on mobile, to be honest. On mobile, users would just see the text only, but I just want to still adjust it on mobile just so it looks neat and cute. And you can see how it's a bit hard for me to arrange things on mobile when the JavaScript and everything has been activated. That's why I recommend that you add the text first, and from what I've done, it's also important that you also adjust the mobile version first. So yeah, this is what we have. So feel free to use this to spice up your Squarespace website. And if you're looking for someone to spice up your Squarespace website, you don't want to deal with the whole process of making your website look different on Squarespace, feel free to use the link in the description to reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. See you in my next video.